What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of ARK Survival Ascended. That's right, it's time for the Community Crunch 458, introducing the Bison. Again, for the second time, for the third time. Mate, I really did think that by now we would have seen something new with the Unreal Engine 5.5 update, or at least a little snippet of Ragnarok, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. In this one, the Bison will stomp into ARK Survival Ascended for free with the launch of Ragnarok Ascended on June the 18th. So at the moment, they haven't delayed it. Apparently, they haven't delayed it, so who knows, as the date rolls closer, we'll see if they delay it. But what they did give us was the dossier. So now we can learn a few more things that we didn't know about this massive Bison and find out what they have. So first of all, people, with Wild, basically what they're saying is if you brought along anything bigger than an Allosaurus, it'll become extremely aggressive and territorial. So if you're running along on foot, you should be fine. If you're on a raptor, you should be fine. But the thing that really stood out with me with all this is I watched one knock out a T-Rex senseless before tossing the day's king of the dinosaurs off a cliff. So what that's saying to me is possibly that this could be the new knockout king. You may want to tame this in order to tame other creatures. If it's saying it can knock out a T-Rex senseless, that's quite interesting to me. You mean, like, I really do think that this could be the new knockout king. Yeah, also, it's going to be very aggressive if you're running around, on anything bigger than an Allosaurus. Expect this thing to chase you down, mate. Expect it to chase you down. Okay, domesticated. So overall, number one, because it's so hard to knock out, this thing is going to be hard to tame. You're going to have to figure out a way to knock this thing out. It's going to be very, very hard to do so. But when it does, it will fight for you to the bitter end, mate. It'll be a loyal companion. And yeah, the females seem like they're going to be extremely useful because it says here, any nearby baby creature will want some of its milk. Even baby wyverns. So, no more making those big traps and knocking out wyverns. To get the milk, we're going to have to make new taming videos, mate. Like, you don't need to do that anymore. All you're going to need is one of these bisons from this map. Get the female, get the milk. Make sure, I think it's got to have babies in order to have the milk. So, make sure you're breeding them. Get the babies, people, and then you can use the milk. Now, the only other thing that I have today is the live ops. So I've seen this last 2 or 3 episodes I showed you that on May the 20th, they are shutting down servers. So they still continue to shut down servers. I guess as they lose players, mate. As they lose players because they don't give us the... Nah, just kidding. But the... That's what keeps continuously happening. So, at the moment, that's it. That is it, mate. So, yeah, it was a very short and very discreet community crunch. There wasn't much more into it. You'd think there would be being this close to the release of Ragnarok and the update of Unreal Engine 5.5. So, it's a bit concerning to me that they haven't showed us any of that at all. Like nothing. Zilch. Zero. Zero. You know what I mean? So it's pretty concerning. It is. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple of weeks we do see something. Hopefully we see a trailer. Hopefully they give us some sort of community crunch or something. One of those little quick drops that they've been given. Maybe they give us something like that. Who knows? But at the moment, this is all that we have for you. So in saying that, we're going to leave this one here. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. Yeah, smash the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.